3 weeks ago, Shenard got a hotel room to party with his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Sheridan, and her sister, Aaliyah. This was a normal night for them. They were drinking, partying, and have a good time. But the next day, when the sisters returned home, Aaliyah had a shocking story to tell Sheridan. Take a look.
Sheridan's my ex-girlfriend. We've been on and off for like 6 or 7 years now. Aaliyah's her little sister. I've always looked at her as my sister.
From jump, I trust him around her. I could leave him in the room with her. I go to sleep. He could be in the damn room. And she was the kid, so I didn't think he would ever look at her that way. You know what I mean?
Well, a few weeks ago, I got a hotel to really spend time with Sheridan. Like, it had nothing to do with Aaliyah. She just always like tags along because that's her sister.
He specifically said to her, bring her too. We get to the hotel, it was fine. We're drinking, we're smoking, we're relaxing, the normal, mind you. Over 6 years we've done this. I got a little too drunk, so I went to sleep first. As I always do, this is nothing new. I'm always the pass out drunk person. That's me.
Well, that night, Sheridan went to sleep pretty early, but she always does. And I remember falling asleep maybe an hour or so after that, but the entire time I was on my phone. We woke up in the morning, everything was normal. We were laughing and joking.
I didn't think anything was wrong. The vibe wasn't off. We relaxed until me and my sister went home. So she closed the door to our bedroom and said, hey, Sheridan, I have something to tell you. And I was like, well, what? And she was like, it's really bad. She tells me that this guy touched her while she was sleeping multiple times, to the point where she pushed him off, told him get off of her, whatever, and from understanding of her story, he left her alone, he got into the bed with me, and then he would get back up and continue to try to fondle her.
First, it was that I'd like penetrated her. Then the story got changed to it was only oral sex or something like that. Then they were trying to say, well, just say it's consensual. So the story's been changed multiple times since we got out here.
She said that she woke up to him giving her oral sex. He tried to have sexual intercourse with her. I was right there. Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you call me? Why did you wake me up? You could have done anything. If you would have screamed, I'd have got up. I'd have fought him.
Sheridan calls me all hysterical. I couldn't understand what she was saying at first. So I guess she had to calm down, but I had to keep calling her back. She finally answers and tells me that Aaliyah says that I sexually molested her.
I FaceTimed him and I just asked him, what did you do? He don't know what happened. In his mind, it didn't happen at all. He's saying nothing happened. Mind you, while I'm on a FaceTime with him and he's telling me nothing happened, my sister's in the bed next to me crying. And I said, so were you too drunk? Were you so drunk that you blacked out and you didn't know what you were doing? Or do you really remember and you just try and deny it? And he said, nothing happened.
I didn't do it, of course, so I told them to call the police. They finally decided to report to the police the rape after me pressuring them to do it. They reported it when we were out of town. Why not go to the police where we live at? Me and Sheridan's relationship is over. Like, there's no way we can be together. There's no way that we can be friends. The moment that I woke up was when I watched her lie to the police to try to send me to jail. Like, anybody like that, I can't deal with them.
This was someone that I plan on having in my life for life. So right now, me going through the situation where I am about to lose him, it was traumatic. So that's why I had to call the show, because I said, I need to make sure I'm losing him for the truth, with the truth, you know what I mean? I'm losing him forever, and I have the answers to why.
So whose idea was it to come to the show and do all this?
My sister.
Because he denies everything, right? Says he didn't climb into bed, he didn't touch you, he didn't perform any sex acts on you. Is there any chance that you dreamed this?
No, because I woke up to it multiple times.
And there's no way you're making this up?
No way at all.
All right, well, let's bring out your sister's on-again, off-again boyfriend, Shenard. What's your relationship like with the sister now?
There is none because of this.
You guys aren't together now?
We weren't together before.
Why did you go to a hotel room with her?
That's not unnormal. Like, stuff like that has happened our whole life. We don't.
Why did you go to the motel with her?
Because I wanted to spend time with her.
Why?
I love her.
You love her?
Yes.
Romantically?
Yes.
Do you want to be in a relationship with her?
Maybe not anymore. I did then.
Because of what happened?
Yes.
Okay. But when you went to the motel that night, you would have liked to have been in a relationship with Sheridan?
Yeah, if I had.
Can you tell me why you weren't in a relationship with her?
I don't know. It could be a bunch of stuff.
But I mean, did she ever say, no, I don't want to be in a relationship with you?
Yeah, but I didn't ask for an explanation, so
okay.
I don't know why.
All right, well, let's bring Sheridan out.
You know you did this. What you're not ready to do is come on TV and act like you didn't do this. Why would my sister come to me and tell me that you did this? She knows. She know how I feel about you. You know how she feel about you. Why would she do this? And I don't even believe in this damn lawyer. Your lawyer doing this, doing this, doing. What you got a lawyer for if you innocent, bro? She loves you like a brother. Why would she do this to you? Why would she do this to me?
The guy that you've been seeing on and off for 6 years says, you're making this up to be on TV.
I was disgusted when I heard that because I said, excuse me, I'm not trying to knock anything, but I'm not about to slander my life and my sister's life and my name and his name to be on TV.
Did you call the show in January?
And why? And why?
Tell your story.
There's not a story to tell.
He says you were initially, you called the show about 2 months ago.
Yes.
For another reason.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
it wasn't
true?
about, yes, it was true.
Can you tell me what that reason was for?
Oh, once again, we weren't dating, but his friend told me that he was in a gang, that he's been in a gang. Him. That he's been in a gang for our whole entire relationship, that he was in a gang. So I confronted him about it, and I was just like, excuse me? So yeah, I did call the show.
You were going to see, for him to take a lie detector test, whether he was ever in a gang.
Yeah, because to me, in a relationship for 6 years, that's serious. You know what I mean? Like if you ever did anything dumb
Did
in your
that shock
gang,
you? That he would be in a gang?
And that was my thing. I said, it shocked me, number one, because not that you're the kind of person, you don't seem like it, and that I feel like you come in my house.
Did you ask him to come on the show back then?
Yeah, I did. I said I wanted to go.
And what was his response to that?
He said yes, because that's why I called.
Is that true?
That's not true, and I have it in my phone that it's not true.
Okay.
What's not true? What did I say that wasn't true? Please fill me
I
in.
did not say yes.
You have a boyfriend? All right, let's bring out Deshaun.
That's it. She won't fail the test. That's that.
I'm hoping she don't fail the test, Dave.
Because it would be a precarious situation for you to be in. It's not something to play around. But even though right now, as far as I'm concerned, this is one way or the other, the end of it, because she hasn't gone to the police. There's no police involvement. So even if he were to fail,
Steve,
unless she goes to the police and makes a complaint, which she hasn't done, it's over.
Yeah.
Would you go to the police if he fails?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
You don't have to. I'm just asking you.
I don't know.
Okay. Did you take a lie detector test?
no.
Why not?
I was advised not to.
She took a lie detector test. You're not. Well, my thing is, why not?
You could have texted me and told me you wasn't
Okay.
ready to take no test.
Okay.
What you got me here?
You brought me here!
Bitch, you are taking a test. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell?
Don't put your hands on me, bro.
Bitch, are you
Call the
think
police. Call the police. Call the police. I've been told you. You're gonna have to take a rape
Why
kit.
are we here?
You took a lie detector test, and we asked you, that night, did Shenard touch your breasts? You answered yes. That night, did Shenard perform oral sex on you? You answered yes. That night, did Shenard try to have sexual intercourse with you? You answered yes. And the results came back all the same, and they came back inconclusive. And Dan wrote in his notes,
Go to the police. I'm sorry, Steve.
Inclusive for what?
Right, for what?
I'm going to read it.
All right.
The subject was marginally arrested. In addition, the alleged event took place when the subject had consumed a large amount of alcohol as well as smoked 4 to 5 blunts. Once the blood-brain barrier is broken with narcotics and alcohol, writing to the memory is affected. The intoxication as well as the poor rest at the time of the polygraph had led to an inconclusive result. I'm telling you, go get the police involved. Simple as that.
They will be. They're gonna be called as soon as we get in Maryland. It's not because this is not okay.
It's not okay.
And the fact that
If what your sister is saying is true, it's not okay. No man should ever do that. And if he did do it, he should be punished. End of story.
And I was trying to make sure that that your results were the only punishment he was going to get. But now you got to go. Yo.
But the chances, not as a punishment, he had a chance to clear his name.
Yeah.
But
So-
you didn't.
But you didn't,
Because it can't
so-
be cleared. That's why you
Well,
didn't
let
take
us
it.
know.
We'll see
If
where we
anybody
go.
wants to come up the show with an update, we'd love to have you back.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.